lovelies. I hope you can hear me okay. Hello Melody, hello Molly, hello Shannon and April, Kenny, Heather. Oh, there's so many. Let me go up. Can you all hear me okay? I've got a new mic. Rebel, Gabby, who we got? Catherine. Okay if I call you Admiral. I like it. Molly, Darla, Sue. Hello, hiya, Honor. Good afternoon, lovelies. Okay, I'm just testing the sound first because, as I said, I've got a new mic. Can you see my screen okay? Can you all hear me okay? Is there a lag? Are we doing okay? Hello, lovelies. No, it's bad. Hold on, guys. My screen's got stuck. Right, hold on guys, can you see me, can you hear me? Are you seeing a wave? I had an echo then. Just making sure that there's movement before anything, because OBS is being a bit on the slow side today. Okay, hello Zini, hi Mary. Hello everyone. I'm just making sure there is movement on your screen. Hello, Pamela and Miranda. Because mine seems to be stuck. Hello, Della. Ashley. Is my hands moving? Because we have a really slow connection. Am I sticking? If I'm sticking, I might have to stop, but it will just buffer. It will just buffer, and then I'll come back. But if it's not sticking, I'm good. We can hear you. I can hear you. Loud and clear. Okay, that's good. It just means that my microphone's working. I bought a new one, guys, because my other one decided to die. It wasn't the lead after all. There was a little connector problem. Okay, fabulous. Look, we've gone snazzy. I've gone snazzy. Okay, so today we're back to the werewolf. We're going to do a bit more on him. I'm going to do on the moon and start on a tree. Yeah, I was thinking about stuttery movement, but maybe there is just a little bit of a delay. OBS has been playing up. Okay, fine. Great. Perfect. Great. How are you all? Hello, Groon. Hello, Mona. And everyone else coming in. Robin. Hand dancing. Great. We love a bit of hand dancing. Oh, guys. So, bingo night. I have to talk to you about bingo night. So, bingo night is officially going to be, so the official date. I was originally going to do another date, but we're going to scrap that because I need time. And I'll tell you why. So, our official bingo night is going to be September the 5th. Okay? Oh, nice. Hi, Alison. Hi, Angie. A big blanket hello room. You're going to laugh at me. Right. Bingo night's going to be the 5th of September. I have bought a book of 600 tickets. 600. What I plan to do, don't laugh at me. It's the only way that I can ensure that you're all going to have different tickets. Can you see this? Are you ready? I'm going to take a picture of all 600. Yes. And I'm going to put them into a folder on Google Drive. And I want everyone to pick random tickets. Because I can't be there to choose your tickets for you. So you're going to have to pick random tickets on the drive. Yes? So 600 tickets. I'm pretty sure most of you will have a different choice. But it'll be the first one to call bingo anyway. The prizes won't be of the bingo winners. It will be a random giveaway in the middle. So we'll just like stop the game. We'll do six games on that night. 600 tickets are going to be uploaded onto that Google Drive, right? So you are going to have so much fun. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Are you ready? I know. Oh my gosh, she's going to be so good, isn't it? Okay, are you ready? Everyone is welcome. I can't wait to do this with you guys. So the 5th of September. Listen to this. Alright, are we ready? You're going to laugh. You're going to laugh. Alright, just wait for it. This is what you'll hear. Wait for it. And then I'll also, hiya Tonya. You'll also hear me say it.
4 and 8, 48.
4 and 8, 48. No, our bingo has 90. It'll be fine. I'll have all the rules. But yeah, so you'll have this.
6 and 1, 61.
6 and 1, 61. So it's going to be fun. I can't wait. But yes, I have now time to upload 600 tickets onto Google Drive for you to download and use. I'll do that in the week or next week. I've got time, 5th of September. Put it in your diaries, and I'm going to stream a little bit later to what I would usually. So instead of 4 p.m. my time, I'm going to do it later. So it's bingo night. So I'm going to do it at 6 p.m. my time. It's going to be great fun, and I can't wait to do it with you all because, yes, who wouldn't I want to spend time with more than you guys? So I am so excited. 5th of September, 6 p.m. I will put everything up the week before for you to download. Pick a random ticket out of 600. Out of 600. There will be prizes, but they won't. The bingo game is just for fun. The prizes will be PDF prizes, and they will be 2 prizes per bingo night. I know. I'm looking forward to it. So looking forward to it. Are we looking forward to it? I am. I'm so excited. And I'll have the camera, if I can, I'll have a camera in the corner. So you know on your screens, you'll have like in the corner. And I'm going to try and be a proper bingo presenter. So we'll see. It'll be fun. I might even be fully on the screen. I don't know yet. But I'll be shouting those numbers out. And then everyone's going to be like, bingo! I love it so much. Okay, we're back to Polly's. We're back to our list. Our list is in the last video description, and I'll put it in this one. It's going to be great fun. I think it's what we all need. I think it's what we all need. Just a night of like fun. And what I'm trying to find, and email me if you ever think of them, email me. I'm trying to think of an association of numbers. So like say we got, I don't know, 75, 7 and 5, 75. And then we can think of something that we can relate to that number with, oh, I don't know, a colouring supply or colouring related or something. Do you know what I mean? Hi Beth, just something like that. Anyway, I've got time now. So it's going to be officially the 5th of September at 6 p.m. my time. So I'm in the UK. Hello, Kat. Okay, so we're going to get back to him. What I'm going to do is focus on the fur on the back side of him and his underbelly. I'm going to do the moon as much as I can, but I've got to wait till I bring the background down. And then I'm going to start on one of these trees. Now, what the plan is, bear with me, the plan. Hello, Pebbles, sorry. My plan is to do some of the neck so you can continue in the same manner. Do some of the underbelly so you can continue the same. And do some of the leg, which is going to be very similar to the arm, so you can continue the same. So what I'll do then is finish bits off and come back, and we'll finish off all the glow, finish off the background, and finish off all the, like, there is birds and bats. They're not just, there are birds in these. Do you want to hear a funny story from earlier? So I was up at 6:30, which is early for me. I'm never up early. I don't know what on earth happened to me. I was up early, and me and Andrew decided to take Chip for a walk down to the park. So off we went, and I know I've got a lot of pencils in my hands. So off we went, toddled along, and I was talking I've got these 2 crows at home out in the back that I look after because one of them's disabled. He's got 1 leg. I called it Hoppy because it literally hops on the grass, right? Hello, lovelies, coming in. Hi, Sue. Hi, Sophie. Hi, Wilson. And what happened, he came right on the railing where I was standing over like the lake, and He was edging closer, edging closer. Say I'm here and this is the crow. So I'm this yellow and this is the crow. This is the crow. No, we need black. This is the crow. And he was edging, edging. And I was whistling, 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 edging. And then this person who was doing I'm telling them the story about me talking to the crow this morning. And Andrew's just looking at me and shaking his head. Oh no, hello Lou, hello Lucy. So it's edging, edging, and it got to about here, and he was looking at me, and he was really friendly, and I was whistling away, and then this man coming cutting the grass on a tractor came along, and all this trust of him coming like this went, and he flew off, and I was like, oh no. Andrew says to me, they're the devil's birds. Hiya Becky, they're the devil's birds, Sam. I said, no they're not, just because they were on the Omen. Hello, Joanne. So that's my story about the crow. And I was so nearly at peace with this wild crow. And then it just reminded me so much how much I want another bird. I really want another budgie. So, anyway, I'll stop my babbling. That's my quick story. How are you all? I hope you're good. Andrew just shook his head at me like, oh God, because he was standing next to me thinking, why is she whistling at a crow in the middle of a park? This is what he has to do. I'm like Dr. Dolittle. I stop and talk to everything. I'm the person that bars at sheep, like bah, at sheep, and neighs at horses when they walk past because I think they understand me. I am that person. And yes, I know it comes across as bonkers. Anyway, Cold Grey 5 at 234. Also wanted to have a topic of conversation in a minute of your just thoughts on something that I was thinking about after I watched the programme. Hello lovelies, if there's anything for me, pop it in big capital letters. Oops, I stopped rolling. Right, can you see if I come up a bit, otherwise there's no space. Right, where was I? Okay, I'm under here with number 234. As I said, I'll pop everything in the description after. I love crows. I love crows. I genuinely do. I swear on my life, for it must be close to 6 years now I've been feeding 2 crows. Even longer. So I don't know how long crows live, but I've been feeding these 2 for years. Oh, I love black cats. Yeah. Hiya, Mary Berry. I love your name. Yes, I love, love, love crows. I love crows. That's why that they stay in the Tower of London, like ravens, like those types of birds. I think they're loyal. Anyway, I'll stop blabbing. Hello, Mum. Yes, me too. Yes, I'm the animal whisperer. Hello, lovelies. Okay, so next topic of conversation, and see, I want everyone join in, everyone. So I watched the 2nd season of Dirty John, and it's the Betty Broderick story. So if you're not familiar with it, it is a true story, and it's about a lady whose husband ultimately had an affair. So it's a true story. Look it up on Google. And after she'd absolutely dedicated her whole life, given up everything, supported him through his entire ventures to become a lawyer. First off, he wanted to be a doctor. Then he became a lawyer, and then he had an affair with the 20-odd-year-old receptionist. Okay, so long and short of it, over time, he just chipped and chipped and chipped at Betty's soul. He left her for the receptionist, ended up marrying the receptionist, and took the kids from Betty, made her look absolutely bonkers mad. When she wasn't in the beginning, she was in the end, but she wasn't in the beginning. And it just made me think about crimes of passion. And it made me think about all those cases of, it could be either sex, like man or woman, of how much you love someone. But do you think everybody has a breaking point? Or do you think that it's only particular types of personalities? It got me thinking, because the jurors on the 2nd trial, because there was a hung jury at first, they also believed that she you know, she was really badly mistreated because he was already in the court system and he already had like acquaintances within the court system, so it wasn't really within her favour, and everybody believed that she had a breaking point. So do you believe that people do have breaking points and they're all going to be different? Hello, Gracelyn. Or do you think that it might be a chemical that only a few people will allow to break? I don't know. It just got me thinking, like, how much Betty endured. I mean, she's serving 32 years to life. She's still in prison. She's in her 70s now. And it just got me thinking. But if you're not familiar with the Betty Broderick story, do look it up on Google. It is in the US. It was a case in 1989, and I think it had been going on a good few years. But yeah, what's your opinion? What's your opinion on that? I'd like to know. It just was such a toll. I honestly felt so heavy after watching it. I felt really heavy. I felt like it could have been so avoided had things gone different, had she had custody of her kids, had he not had the affair. It was just so sad. I said everyone must have one, and it's different things and how long you can endure it, right? Yeah, I do as well. But it was really, really good. And if you haven't watched it and you like true, it's not a documentary. It's like dramatized. Like, it's called, I don't know why it's on Dirty John. But it's on Dirty John season 2. Hello, Unicorn. It's so good to see you. So we're all in agreement. We think that everyone does. Right, I'm just coming up to here with my number 234. I've not changed just because I was talking. So I'll explain what I'm doing. So all these tiny little bits in between, I'm just going to bring them up a little bit and fade out. So we're just doing little small bits just to fade. So not too much. Yeah, you all believe that, right? So are you familiar, the second question, are you familiar with that story? Was it something you followed? It was 1989 and it was in the court system. It's televised and it was good. It was a good thing to watch, like in dramatisation, because I was born in 1987 and obviously at 2 years old I was not familiar at all. I think she was a bit of both. She self-destructed. It was more of a bomb going off inside her, and it just ultimately ended up with a crime. But I think it was the self-destruct mode, because it was like, I can't deal with this anymore. I've endured so much, you know? Yeah, I do as well. Hello, lovelies, coming on in. Welcome. Happy, what are we on today? Tuesday. I can't believe that the days roll by so quick. And I'll leave it till the end, but I bought some snack-sized diamond paintings, some snack ones in between, and I want to unbox, but I'll show you also how I prepare them on arrival. So I'll leave that till the end because there are some people that come along for the colouring and have absolutely no interest in that. So I'll leave that to the very end. Oh, Angie, look it up. Look it up. Yes, definitely. Yes, it was San Diego, Della. You remember it? Yes, it was. She's still in the institution there. It was in San Diego. You are completely correct. It was fascinating watching it for me because I had so many emotions after. I actually cried. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I actually cried because I just thought it was so sad to watch her demise, you know, as I can imagine how on earth she felt all those years, and it just went like a bomb, you know. It went like a bomb. It was just like a huge bomb going off. Coming up towards here, I'm going to put them nicer. So, as I said, I'm not going to do the whole back because it will be done in the same manner. I want to bring in, okay, a couple of colours. So we'll first go for coal grey, I think that's 4, which is 233. So it's the one down. And we're just going to put a light coating over the back. And, you know, I don't know what, I'm just winging this one completely. Okay, Joanne. Yeah. Well, I was watching, funnily enough, Melody, I was watching something about that, and it was interesting because everyone at the minute was talking about sleep deprivation, and yeah, it's just, oh gosh, it's like a worldwide thing at the moment. And I'm just like, well, how on earth do we tackle sleep deprivation? Because a lot of people do deal with insomnia a lot. And it's not good on the body if it's long term. And we really need sleep. Really need sleep. It's so important for the body. You try telling your body that. It's not listening. Angie, it's called the Betty Broderick story. Let me put it in the chat for you, honey. So it's the Betty... And it's Dirty John Season 2. Yeah. I think that's how you spell it. The Betty Broderick story. That's meant to say season, not season. You know what your hands are like when you're trying to type. Remember, if there's anything for me to stick it in big capital letters. Hello, Towel. Is it Towel? It's a really good TV miniseries from the 90s with Meredith Baxter as Betty Broderick. Oh, really? Yes, I am definitely doing this with Shannon. Do you know what? Sometimes they come out really good. So I'm okay to do that. Okay, so we're still on 233. And if you are new here, welcome. And as you can tell, we are very chatty. We're a community channel. I definitely class this more as a community channel rather than my channel. I never say mine. I always say we. Just because I'd really wanted to create a safe environment for everyone to come gather, talk about what you want within reason. There's a few rules, you know what they are, and we just talk hobby stuff. We enable a lot. We love to enable. So as you can see, I'm going to come up here. It's going to look really, really nice. So I'm not going to do the rest of the neck because we can do that off screen. It's so good, Unicorn. Watch it, definitely. Yes, Kenny, the Betty Broderick story. It was so good to watch on Netflix. Toll, thank you so much for correcting me. Hi, Toll. Hello, Pickle. Hope you're okay, sweetheart. Yes, there is so many things on Netflix. It's difficult to choose, isn't it? I'm like, at the moment we're watching what were we watching last night? What was it? The Most Wanted? Was it the top? Something Most Wanted. I can't even remember. We're watching about the White Widow from the 7/7 bombing in the UK. Hello, Connie. I just saw that you've just uploaded the Fairy Fantasy by Christine Karen. You got it. Hello, Tracy. Yes, we do. We do enable a lot. Okay, come into browns. Browns and greys go really, really well. So I'm going to get Bista at 179. Please remind me to do the unpackaging, not unboxing, of a little haul I got from Qlo. So it's it's not K. It's QLUO.shop. And what I tend to do on them is I've got a big canvas on the go and a snack size canvas on the go. What I mean by snack size, it's smaller and easier to sit at the sofa with or in bed, lay on the bed with it when I'm watching telly. It's just something I do in between. So I bought another one of those to try out and absolutely love them. So definitely check them out. I have seen quite a few people doing unboxings from other, but they I think they were approached by various places and I've declined at the moment. I haven't got the time to do it. I want to focus on colouring. Okay, this one is Brown Ochre 182. And this is going to go into those greys. We've still got to deepen those greys, but this is going to go at the top. But we've got to do some dark coming down here, right? And we're going to do it into the belly as well. Have you all who had lost it, because I know quite a few people had, have you all found your colouring mojos back? Or are you finding things still slow on the colouring front? I'm slow, but I am getting there. I have been doing a lot of mindless bits, which help the transition back. Hello, Emma. So definitely one of those things that I think with the craziness, it's been a very hard thing to kind of just jump back in and not think, because I really need to be. No, a lot of them aren't. That's the thing, Angie. A lot of them have got illegal stuff on. Oh, Emma, check your settings. So, right, let me show you. Hold on. So, on your screen, you should have, let me show you. I'll go into my stream on here. You should have a ... And if you do, go to quality. It should be clear. And go to 720. Because a lot of them, a lot of the time, it defaults you back down for some reason. Don't ask me why, but it does. So just check your settings, because it's coming up okay on my end. So check your settings, just so that it doesn't bug you. Okay, we're going to go warm grey 6 at 275. Now this is going to be dark. And what I'm going to do here is plot in a little bit of, so don't forget it's going to go this manner up the back, yeah? So find your dark spots. So layer it up. It's going to be lovely when it's layered. The thing is with poly is you layer and layer and layer up. On the final result would be a lot more vivid, a lot more vibrant is what I'm looking for. That's the word. But yes, so we're watching another Netflix show. I do like the true stuff on there, I must admit. It's interesting, but then when you're feeling a little bit meh, you need something to lift you up. So I'm watching The Good Witch. If you tried, has anyone watched The Good Witch? It's very cheesy, very Hallmark. It's Hallmark. It's very Hallmarky, if that makes sense. Hello, lovelies. Oh, good. You're still in a bit of a slump, Pamela. Yes, I am with you, hun. I'm with you 100% on that. But I am getting there. I must admit. Every now and then I pick a book up and I'm like, yes, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to do something. Oh, Kat, are you still doing your Anna and Christoph one, hun? We got to get back to some of our poster as well. So I was thinking, right, Dad's coming to decorate, so I might be a bit all over the place with my schedule next week. I will come on, but I might be a little bit iffy. I might be a little bit random because Dad's coming to do my front room and that's where I stream from, and things might be all over the place. Just warning, just a pre-warning. No, hopefully, Angie, you'll get it back. No, there shouldn't be a reason why not. Lou, I loved your Merida. I just haven't commented yet. Oh, really, Victoria? Oh, it's so cheesy. I love it. It's so, what does that say about me? Oh my gosh, does anyone else like the cheesy Hallmark stuff? Oh my gosh, I love it. I can't get enough of it. Andrew knows come the Christmas season, I'm just like, all Hallmark. All Hallmark. I want to know everything Hallmark. It's like, I can't deal with this. Nutcrackers are coming to life. Hello, may I help you from the Sweet Bakery? He's like, nope, with all the cheesy music, nope. I can't even remember what the line was, but he kept repeating it because it was so ridiculously cheesy. And I said, oh my gosh, it's just like the best thing about Christmas is Hallmark movies. Oh, nice, Cat. I can't wait to see it done. I've got that one to unbox on camera. I've got a new microphone, guys, so thank you, Helly. That will go towards it when the YouTube money comes, but I got it anyway, because my other one, I thought it was the lead, but it wasn't. It was a connector inside that had actually bent the lead. So I got a new mic. So as long as it sounds all good on your end is my only worry. So, okay, nice and layered, right? So what we're going to do now is put a little bit more of the, We're going to put burnt ochre in this time at 187. And then we're going to blend in with the lightest grey. Yeah, I bought a new one. Let me show you it. Hold on. You're there. There you are. Look, there you are. Hello. We got a new one. Yeah, if something breaks, I'm straight on it. So thank you so much for those that did super chat. It's gone straight on that. Thank you so much. Hello, lovelies. Hello, Danny. Hi, Charlotte. Yes, The Boys season 3. I did see. I'm obsessed with him. Oh, I'm just obsessed. I just love him so much. I say that whispering because I've got an Andrew beside me. I'm going to get Andrew to join in as well on bingo night. I'm so looking forward to bingo night. Me too. Hello, Terry Lynn. Okay, so let's put some more in. And let's go for now. Hello D, cold grey 1 at 230, and let's blend that in. So that's going to look good up his back, isn't it? I believe, I hope. We say with crossed fingers. Yeah, I have to pick something out completely new. I have a couple of buddy colours that I've got beside me. I'm just not feeling them at the minute. And the whole point is that you enjoy them. So we'll wait. I'm going to wait until I have the oomph. Does that make sense? Oomph to go for them. Okay, so that is going to go entirely in that fashion up his back. Darker. So all of these little bits. Hello, Pat. Yeah, I know, Lou. We need to check out seasons 1 and 2 then, so we are up to date. Okay, warm grey 6 at 275. So all these areas in these darker patches, they're going to be the dark. I'm going to put the brown coming up the tops. So how I've done it here is going to be how we go up there. And all this underneath is going to be the darker grey, blending up into the lighter grey. So let's focus on his belly for a minute. That belly. Oh, you all seem happy and chatty. I'm so glad. Thank you, Cat and Paste. Hello, lovely. Did I say hello to you earlier? I can't remember. Okay, so I've still got to do the neos on him, haven't I? So if I come towards the belly, I've done dark, but I'm going to go a bit darker with the warm grey 6 at 275. So I'm just going to plot in a little bit of that because it's quite dark on this under part. Plus it's really shadowed by that part of his arm. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in there. But I'll finish the rest of that as you will. And we'll come to the tongue and this part after. So we've still got to do his face. But yeah, we'll do it in stages. We're trying to like make it so that you've got... You know, because I know quite a few people are actually following this, so I want you to be able to go away confident that you can finish in the same fashion because you just keep going. So I'm going to do it with the belly as well, so we keep going, you know, and then we'll come over to the face and the moon and start to plan the colours of that tree. Now, what's your votes on the tree? Shall we go the traditionals with the moon glow? Or should we have a look at tree bark and see what colours there is? I think the traditional route might be good with the browns. Okay, Kenny hun. What do you think? And then please say, Sammy, unpackage these small snack sizes so we can see them and the quality. Please, because we want to see of those diamond paintings. They're just cheap snack size little haul that I got, and I'll do that right at the end so those people that aren't interested in that, you know, that's your cue to say, Sammy, I don't want to know this part, I'm out. And I'll say, thank you so much for coming. Because not everyone's interested, and that's fine. That's what I love about streams, I've got variety. Okay, so once we come to that now, let's introduce in some Cold Grey 4 at 233. So we've got a nice mix of warms and colds, and the warms really complement the browns. And we've got a bit of a bind in here, so we can get right down. Try and just flatten it as much as you can. And it doesn't matter if it's not absolutely perfect in that binding, because you're always going to have a bit of a hindrance with that. But as long as you can get in there, it should be good. Okay. And then just blend out the edge of that last warm grey colour, which is your most darkest colour. Oh my gosh, I watched back Creepy Trees. So that means like those ones will be lighter to the side here, and these ones will be darker away from the moon, right? Should we do that? Welcome back, Heather. So, shall we go for that? Lighter, darker. So we will introduce a bit more like dark colours into the back ones, because they're not near the moon, are they? I've got to do all that big glow. Oh, he's a messy eater. So this one will have blood all splattered. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. I like that idea. It's gruesome. It is a gruesome idea. Okay. Then with the browns. So again, when you're introducing the browns in, there's a couple. We'll add a hint of purple in there. That's a good idea. I like that. Okay, we'll come up with something, won't we? We always kind of do sometime in the future. Like wait for Christmas. Hi, Lulu. Okay, so we're going to go for, what one do I want first? We'll go for burnt ochre, which is 187. I need to sort all my cards out because I've added pencils in, so I need to do some more cards. That's something else I've got to work on for you guys. I did add in on my Google Drive the colour combination balls that we did for the luminance skin. So you can have a look at those and do them yourself, you know, with the blank charts. So let's just add this in before we put any greys. And I've also added in the blanks for you to be able to do them yourself. And don't forget, you've got the luminance chart in colour group order, the full 100. And you've also got a coloured version so that when you buy them in singles, you can tick them off. So don't forget to check out my Google Drive. And then I'm going to have a whole folder with 600 tickets in. You need to pick random ones. That's going to be fun. I really cannot wait. So remember, 5th of September, 6 PM GMT, we're having colouring bingo night. Colouring community bingo night with prize. I'm going to put 2 prizes in. It's going to be fun. Yes, mine's come. Mine came the other day. Have fun. I'm so happy for you. Okay, Cold Grey 4 233. Has anyone else bought the newest Forest Gale? Forest Gale for number 3. I think it's a Wholly for Yourself, is it called? Yes, it has been a while, Lulu. I hope you're okay, hon. Okay, so let's put some of that in. So it's layering up at the minute because we're putting hints. Oh, do you know what I watched for the first time as well? Brother Bear, the Disney film. I've never watched Brother Bear. It's one of the ones that I haven't watched. And I still haven't watched, is it Zootropolis? I've still not watched that either. What kind of Disney fan am I? Warm Grey 3 272. If you're a Disney fan, what Disney film haven't you watched? And and I haven't watched Finding Dory, but there's a reason behind that. Finding Nemo is one of those that I know off by heart, word for word, scene for scene. But it was something that I did with my best friend Gemma. We used to, when we were young, we used to quote it, and we used to go and see boy bands all the time. So me and Gemma were the type, while our other friends were going out and, you know, searching for boys, we were the types that used to get on the trains, And when we knew that our favourite boy bands were at the studios, we'd go down there and they'd come out and, you know, have a chat and we'd get their autographs, etc, etc. We were those girls. So whilst we were on the train, we used to always have fun with the Disney quotes from Finding Nemo. It's just something I remember really, really nice. And I wanted to watch Finding Dory with her, but she's got, you know, she had a baby, marriage, etc. And we just never got round to it. So I still haven't watched it. So that's my reason for that one. But I did download it. So I actually got it for free on Sky, which is one of our platforms to watch satellite TV. So I would definitely watch that one. But yeah, it was something that I just haven't got round to, but it's got fond memories. No, Pebbles. Okay, I'm giving you a task. Do you think in a week's time you would have been able to have watched Moana? Coco's amazing as well. Hi, Leela. Zootopia, that's the one. Zootropolis is the place in it, isn't it? I want to watch it. Okay, so can you see here? Let me bring you around. What's your top 3, Kat? Okay, so we come here. Can you see that hint? It's not dark enough. So I'm going to bring in Bista at 179. And let's layer that up. Oh, no. You're another one that hasn't seen Coco. Coco is so good. Mary, come on. You've got to watch it. Honey, watch Coco. If you've got the time, please watch it. I'm giving you all tasks. Okay, so I'm going to give you all tasks. Can you, within 2 to 3 weeks, just watch them and tell me what you think? Coco's brilliant. I love it so much. Oh my God. It's so good. So good. Okay. Under here is going to have a little bit of the Bista. And there we go. And then it's got a nice palette going on. Yes, you're wearing the Kona. Oh, Lion King. Yes, I love it. It's one of my favourites as well. No, Coco is a Disney film. Hello, KP. Oh my God, Wally. Yes. Try. Hi, Verica. It's amazing. Okay, let's go for Cold Grey 1 at 230. And let's blend out that Bista a little bit. Okay, so on the subject of movies, have you got a favourite movie of all time? Yeah, chop chop. Have you got a favourite movie of all time? Any movie? Mine was Dirty Dancing, but it kind of took second spot, and I must say that The Greatest Showman has taken top. I'm a musical fan, but I do love my movies. I love films. I love box sets. I've always been that way. Even I used to do the longest shifts and the ridiculous shifts all over the place. This is Warm Grey 6 at 275. And mine could go from like lates into earlies. So I'd only have like 3 hours of downtime before bed, and then I'd be back at work again. It was just all over. And I would still fit in time to try and watch something enjoyable. And I hadn't found art until some time during my work stint where I just needed to de-stress. The Wizard of Oz. I've only watched the first one, Heather, and I loved it today. Lord of the Rings, you know, that is one of the longest movies that I still have not watched. Hello, Joanna. The Labyrinth I loved when I was young. I rewatched it and I thought, okay, it's good, but it's not like I held it when I was younger. It's like The Never-Ending Story was one of my favourites when I was younger. I loved it so much. But it's, again, one of those that was good for the time. Isn't his body coming along great? So if you continue in that fashion to the top. Helly! Yes, mine is Moana. And Aladdin is second, and Lion King is third. Yes, I don't. I saw. I'm going to watch it now, though. KP. Okay, so we're going to come to his tongue. So if we come down, we need some pinks and we need some reds. So we're going to do the tongue and the underneath here. Yeah, he is. He is. Okay, cat. Okay. I'm going to put in some cinnamon. Okay, let's go for a few pinks and a cinnamon. First off, I'm going to go down with the cinnamon at 189 just to base it, so it doesn't have to be special. But let's go for cinnamon. Hello, Shell. See, I do that with Harry Potter. When I want to binge, I usually stick them on because I've got them on the planner constantly. Okay, so let's go for some cinnamon. Then I'm going to bring in burnt carmine at 193. And this has got to come down the tongue. So first off, we're just planning it out. We're not doing anything hard. And let's bring in some pink at 124, rose carmine. Oh, yeah. No, I haven't yet. I don't know how to do it so it looks the same as him because I can't destroy him. He's too perfect. I'm never going to do him justice. Hi, you Sue. How do you replicate God? Oh my God. How? Please tell me. If you find out, let me know. Okay, and I'm going to come back to my deep scarlet red at 219, which is all the blood, and I'm going to put in a little bit to his tongue because, you know, he has been on a rampage. And let's put a little bit coming down into his mouth here. So, along his mouth. I want some in the fur. I'll put some in the fur as well. Because, yeah, it's been a bit of a time, isn't it? So if I think about blood splatters, I want some coming like here. I'm just thinking out loud here. Oh, I am Groot. Hiya, anyone coming in. If I've missed you, thank you for coming and have fun in the chat. Okay, so we're going to have bits here as well, right? Because why not? Because it's been a bit of a bloody time. Right, the background's going to be red anyway, so you won't see it in the background. There's no point. Okay, welcome back, Joanne. Welcome back. And remember, if there's anything for me, pop it in big caps. Which one you doing, Shell? And are you enjoying it? Right, let's put him. Can you see okay? Oh, nice. I'm still waiting on him in the UK. Am I right, Lou? How do you replicate God? Can't do it. It's hard. I just watch and wait until my skills get there. Okay, so we're just going to put some also. We've, you know, he's not a. He is a bit of a messy boy. He's not a very tidy eater, so. We're going to put it up here as well. Yeah, just looking. Okay. It's got to be more around the mush, right? The mush is just the mouth. I call a mouth a mush. You mush mush. Right. Then we go back to our cinnamon at 189. And I'm just going to go around that sort of lip line. And I am going to put in a little bit of black, but not much. And then black at 199. And I'm just going to make sure that the edges are dark. That's is the underneath. And then remember with my dark in the blood, I was using red violet at 194, and all that does is just make some bits darker. And you will have a bit of a sheen in them that you can use Posca for that. So we're just going to use that to darken some of that red. So this on top of the red just makes the red look like a dark, you know, like that really deep crimson. So we'll put that in as well. So that's nice and bloody, okay? Yeah, I suppose I could, Danny. I'm still scared to do him. Okay, come to his underneath here. So let's go for a dark, like we have been, a dark grey at Warm Grey 6275. And let's head towards making this a deep area. So just underneath, fade out. No, and he is that way, eh, Lou? Yeah, can't improve. He's already there. He's already there. Okay. So we're just making sure that our deep areas are in. Are you still having a heat wave over there, Connie? Are you still like us with the thunderstorms? You've been thunderstorming again. Same, Helly. I know you've had it as well. In Europe, we've had we had a heat wave, and then we've had like thunderstorms every day for however many days consecutive, which makes it extremely muggy in the air. And you can't win. You're having a battle with a duvet every night because you're not quite sure. And you're not sure how to dress because it's not sunny, but it's not cold. We went out earlier. I ended up taking my jumper off and having a vest top on and wrapping my jumper around my waist because I got so hot. You really don't know how to dress in this. It's like, do you dress for the rain? Do you dress for sun? 1 minute it's sunny, next minute it's pouring with rain and it's thunderstorms. It's like, can you make your mind up? Just don't know what to do. Okay, that's nice and deep. His teeth need to be a bit yellow because, well, brown and yellow. He's been around the block. 179 is Bista, so let's put some brown. Not too much. Cream 102. Are you streaming today, Connie? Oh, do you know what else I got? I got a book called Splashed. I watched Lou, colour him here, Lulu, Winchester Lou. She showed a book called Splashed. Couldn't help it. It's so cute. I'll have to show you that. It's animals, but it's cute. Okay. So let's make sure that Bista's back in there, but it's got to be showing. And then I'm going to get my red violet at 194. I'm going to make sure, yeah, it's got to be on the tips of his. There we go. And then we're going to get our Posca. Yeah, it's a bit like that. Okay. And then I'm just going to go round. If this, no, that one's not working. Okay, that one's the empty one. Now I know. I think this one, yes, that's the one. So I'm just going to take out the black around some of the edges. Just like that. His mouth is just like that. And then we're going to have just little bits on his tongue. Just dotted on. So it's a bit, you know, it's a bit wet. There we go. Okay. Next up, let's do the rest of the underneath and we'll do the moon. I've been on an hour already. Which one, Victoria? Fragile Worlds? Yes, I am. Very much so. What about you? Okay, we're going to get our brown ochre at 182 and we're going to mix some of that into that fur. And then we'll do our big glowy moon, which I've got to work on quite slowly with, so I'm going to need a bit of patience with that one. Then we're going to put in some cooler grey at 272 warm grey 3. So 272 warm grey 3 and just work that outwards. Mix it from the other grey into the brown, and also you can mix it into that blood because the blood's going to dominate anyway, so it won't erase it. Oh no, Della. Wow. Stay cool in your air conditioning. Oh my goodness. So that's the one thing you ladies in the US, and gents, but it's ladies here. You ladies are fortunate enough in the US to, you know, have them as a standard. We don't over here, it's crazy. We need them now though. But definitely stay home. Okay, I'm just going to go over to this bottom part of the neck. There we go. Do you know, the trees are starting to lose their leaves, so it's really, really nice to see the autumn's on its way. Oh, so exciting. Gosh, Joanna. Burn Ochre 178. Was anyone here when my house got struck? Oh, it was live on air. If you ever wondered, yep, our roof got struck whilst with a big bang and a crack. And I was streaming. That was something to remember. You guys will never forget that, eh? You got to laugh about it now. But at the time it was like, what? No! Okay, and I'm going to come over to my cold grey 5 at 234. Yeah, you won't remember. You won't forget that in a heartbeat, will you? That was funny. There's just me calm. I was like, no, really, okay, I have to stop streaming. I went with buckets and plastic sheeting and towels until the roof has come. It was just like crazy. Okay. I have to make sure that this is really nice and deep, especially here as well. So, you come into the ear. Take care, Shell. Hi, Cassandra. Oh my gosh. What's the time where you are? You need sleep, honey. I hope that you've had some sleep. And not just like an hour. Okay. We're going to bring in some... I say that to Rebel. I say it to Melody as well. 187. You need sleep. I wish I could send some in a bottle. Yeah, wasn't it, Mona? You won't be forgetting that, will you? Okay, I'm going to come with my postcard and just take out... Oh, I need to shake it. Do you know, let me just grab a new one. I have got a new one somewhere because those ones just keep being temperamental. Or I can get a jelly... a Uniball Signo would be good. I have got a couple of new ones. I'm just wondering if they just need a clean up. No, no one was hurt. Our roof was. I'm just getting a Uniball Signo to see if that will work first. No. I'm streaming. Andrew was playing the piano and yeah, it just went. We were like, what was that? I was like to everyone, listen to the thunder, listen to the rain, and then bang. It was crazy. Okay, I've forgotten the eye. So the eye is going to be like a yellow and orange. Right. So we don't need to do too much. So I'm going to just come down to a dark Naples Ochre 184. And as I'm coming outwards, I'm going to come off pressure. Then I'm going to get an orange. You're still with the tour for the time being until we do the moon. And then, as I said, I'll unpackage, not unbox. Oh my, why did you break? There we go. That one up. It broke on me. So this doesn't hurt your ears. 2 seconds. There you go, so it didn't deafen you. Okay, so I've got light cadmium red, which is like an orange. It's really not red. So we're going to put that in. Oh, honestly, I would if I could. I would if I could, bless you. He's coming out fab. Okay, go back to a cream at 102 and just blend a little bit. So all over. And then come back to my yellow and see if I can make sure that that stands out. Okay, so I've got my 117. I'm just gonna add a touch around it. Ooh, it's quite scary, isn't it? Okay, and then I've got my black, which I'm just gonna make sure that that iris is a little bit bigger. Pupil, sorry. And I'm gonna put a dot dot. Okay, a dot dot. Right, Moon-O. Let's move them aside. Right, let's come to our moon. So bear in mind you need to keep that glow, and we're going to take out this black line anyway. So let's look at dark patches where we were at anyway from before. And let's go to cold grey, 5 at 234. And let's add that in first, because we've got to layer up a little bit on this moon. So although it's got that in the craters of the moon, you're still going to have a glow, because overall they will shine out. They have like these craters in there, don't they? So we're going to make sure that we put them first. But I'm not pressing hard, believe it or not. I'm really not pressing hard. So I'm just going with a light pressure. I'm just starting to plan out where I want these dark parts in the moon, and then we'll go from there. Maybe here. Thank you, Charlotte. He does look scary, doesn't he? He does. So we've planned out where we want some blood. I'm going to put some blood here, and it's going to have blood drippage all at the bottom, but I've got to do that last. So it's going to have a little flicker, so I might do that coming outwards, yeah. But I've just put them there as an indicate, so I know to do that bit red. So I usually do that. I'll put like a little amount of colour so I know to go there. Just so I know. And then bye Angie, thank you for coming. She is so bless them. There's a group of ladies that look after all the channels so much. And honestly, channels are just so lucky to have them. You know, you can't express how grateful you feel to have that in your channel during a live stream. It's unexplainable. So, good mods are your biggest asset and the biggest compliment to you. So I hope you all ladies, you know that. Okay, nice dark drippage. Yes, drippage. Okay, so let's put in some more yellow. So we'll go for some cream. And then a little bit of, maybe a little bit of light cadmium yellow. But for the time being, we're going to stick with 102 cream. And I'm going to bring that up and into some of these greys first. Because the good thing is, the lighter colours you can always go over a little bit. So just put it in. You can't really go wrong, because you can always blend the greys in, especially on the edges. Okay. Then I am going to bring a little bit of light cadmium yellow at 105. This is a bit brighter, so I'm going to pick where I have that. So it's going to be in the lightest area mostly. And I will blend that outwards. Don't be afraid to go light. So it's really going to glow on this side. So I'm going to put that into the tree as well. And here. So bring that colour down. It's all about the glow on the moon. No, it's not though. Art is individual, nothing's ugly about it. It doesn't matter what on earth you put down on paper. You could splatter every colour and make it muddy and it'd still be something. It's not ugly. It's individual. And everyone's got different tastes, so you know. Okay, we need another colour here. And they are going to be two colours. We're going to bring in Ivory, Cold Grey 1, 3 colours, what am I talking about? And Warm Grey 3, okay? First up I'm going to come to Warm Grey 3, because that's going to be coming out of the darkest areas and blending into here before I go lighter. So, same here, Warm Grey 3, and that is 272. Right, and up by his little head, well it's not quite little, but it's little in my hand. And then I'm going to come to my Cold Grey 1 at 230, and outwards here. And then we need to decide on tree colour. We'll go for this one first. That's okay, come in and out whenever you want. I've always said that, Lulu. You never have to be sorry. They're here for you at your own pleasure. So if that means you just want to be here 5 minutes, come back later. That's exactly right for you. You do what suits your life, because you've all got things to do, and a lot of you are busy and have children at home or fur babies. Okay, Ivory now at 103, and I'm going to coat, I really want buff titanium, but I'm going to try and not cheat and use Ivory. So I'm going to literally go over everything with that and blend here. And into here. Oh, I need to put some more grey into there. That's just reminded me. So literally go over the entire thing with the Ivory. And then I'm going to pick up, I need to come over here. Cold Grey 4 at 233. I didn't see that. So we're going to come outwards. Okay. I didn't notice that. It's good, you know, it's good to sort of just look away for a minute, and then when you go back to an area you realise that you had missed a little bit. So let's put that in there. Oop. So just go over the whole thing with the Ivory. Right, next up, let's come up. See, it's looking rather good. Now, I don't know if I want to put more. I will. Do you know what? I will. Why not? So we've got the Deep Scarlet Red 219 that we've been using. So into those dark areas where we've got that dark grey, I am going to add a hint more of that into there. And I'm going to go on the side of my pencil for that as well to come down. So it just looks a bit better. And the same into here. I am going to drag some more, why not? He's got blood, it's a werewolf, it's a blood moon. And we are going to rock that blood a little bit better. So I'm going to add some into here. And then I can blend it out again with the ivory, just go over the entire thing. And then, as I said, back to your ivory. Blend out the edges. Does that make sense? Thank you. I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Okay, I'm going to add a tiny bit more of the light cadmium yellow at 105. And then we're going to take out that. Let's take out that line. I don't know if my Posca needs a clean. Let me just get a tissue, lovelies. Hold on. Two seconds. Let me just go get a tissue. Okay. That's okay, don't be sorry. Take care, Heather. Thanks for popping in for the while you were here. Okay, just going to clean off this because I'm not sure if it was that it needed cleaning or it's empty, because I know one of them's fairly new. I can't remember which one it was. Thank you. It kind of suits the picture, right? I hope so. Yeah, sometimes they get clogged. Right, if you ever get a Posca, and you know it's this metal tip, I don't know if you can see that. It's like a metal nib. I don't know if you can, it's gonna focus. There you go. It's like a small metal nib. And this is where the paint comes out of. Sometimes the paint gets clogged. Oh, nice, Dee. So take all that clogged stuff up and out, give it a good shake and try again. If not, I know that it is empty, but I'm pretty sure this one's fairly new, so I can't see why it's empty. And then give it, there you go. I knew it had stuff in it, it just got clogged up. Okay, so your Posca is a bit better for this this task. So I'm just gonna go around the edge and take out that black line, because the moon won't have a black line. And then when that's dry, because it's paint, we can go over it with like a grey and yellow. Can you see how much better that will look without the black line? Yeah, just if you ever get a Posca that's fairly new and it's not flowing ink out of that nib, hello Brian, then just give it a clean, and 9 times out of 10 it is that. It is just that a paint, because it's paint. It's an acrylic paint and it just gets clogged, literally. Oh, you're so sweet, Joanna. Can you see how much better that looks without the black lines? Okay. And it's the same for any edge that has a glow would seem a bit better without the black. So we'll put that all here, the side here. This part will all have yellow. So we'll take out that and it will have yellow. So, and as I said, because it's paint, if you let it dry entirely, you can actually go over it with pencil. Oh, I'm so happy. That's what, you know, apart from hangouts and and helping with anything I can. Confidence is another thing that, if you can gain, will make me very, very, very happy, because I never still understand how much I can help, but I'm happy to hear that. Okay, let that dry. So let's think about, the underbelly will be the same as what we've done here. So we've done his underbelly here, it will be the same. We've done the top of this neck, that will be the same. So I'll finish that a little bit off camera because I've showed you how to do it. Where do I learn this? What, in terms of techniques? Just doing over 5 years, I think, because it's coming up to 5 years properly with, you know, with pencils. Okay, so here, as you quite rightly pointed out, there will be a glow from the blood and the moon. So we need some browns. Let's try some of those first. Okay, let's get my browns. I'll just pull them all out. And let's pull out a purple. Oh, that one's good. Okay, so we'll work it out. Yeah, we love a Posca. What's not to love about a Posca? Okay, let's come to this part of the tree here, right? Because we've got the most glow on that part. Look how much glow is here. Let me get a sheet of paper. Okay, pop a piece of paper behind because it's on the edge. Okay. Oh, we don't criticise, Brian, but pop it on Instagram. We don't criticise, no one criticises. We've all got to start somewhere. But share, if you're on Instagram, share your Instagram in the chat. And if there's anything for me, if you're directing anything to me, pop it in big capital letters. Hello, is it Veronique? Yes, you're in a live. Okay, so we're just going to look and focus on a tree glow. So this needs to predominantly keep a glow, doesn't it? And there's quite a lot of it. So again, just where you have the highest amount of glow, because it needs to dry so we can go over it on those black lines. I'm not going to go over the entire thing because some of it will be so dark you won't even notice the black lines. But where we have the biggest amount of glow, I'm going to take those black lines out. So I've done it here and on that part there. So on the two dips. Yeah, well sometimes it can be fortunate, but that's the only way. Hello, Michelle. Hello, anyone coming on in. Welcome. Thanks for popping along. Okay. Next, we need our brown. So we're just going to start off with plotting in. This is going to be the lightest part. So we're going to go quite light to start with. We're not going to go dark because we can build up. I need... Why is there so much Posca paint on that pen? It leaks, that one. That's why I don't use it, that one. Just remembered. It leaks like nobody's business. Let's go for... Again, we're using polychromos for anyone wondering or coming in. And we're waiting for all that line to dry so we can highlight it. So we're going to go for, look at that. Let's get that off. Oh, great, Veronique. Okay. Sometimes I get names wrong, so anyone that I do, just pull me up on it. Hello, Nana. Okay, Vista at 179. So just very, very lightly, I'm just going to go to the edge. And we're going to just make sure that we've got coverage, just coverage to start with. And I'm on the edge of my pencil because I want to try and keep this as light as possible. So normally I would go dark to light on a tree, but I think because I've got this light edge, I'm just going to work on light to dark. so that I don't mess it up because there's a lot of light. Remember, there's some blood there, so I know that's there with the red. So we're going to keep quite a lot of that light. So we'll work on this bit. Okay. Then I'm going to come for some burnt sienna at 283. Now I'm going to start to look at detail. Now, trees will be a long thing. So the ones towards the back, because they won't have light, I'm going to put a base of neos like we did with the wolf. But because this one's got a lot of light, I'm scared that I won't be able to pull that off if I put a base. So I'm going to just do this bit in pencil. I'm going to go straight in with pencil, otherwise I'm going to be there an age with the rest of them. So we've got a base first on the others, but this one, because of the light situation, I'm not going to. I can control it more with pencils only if I do the glow, and the rest of them won't need that, which is good. I must admit, sorry Shannon, leaves, trees, I don't mind flowers to a certain degree. Leaves and trees, not after a while. They're alright for one leaf, would that be good on a page? Yeah. Okay. No, you don't have to post. Do you know, hobby is very individual, so if you're doing it for yourself, I mean, it's different for streamers. We kind of do it, I do it for everyone else rather than myself, but I enjoy the process as well, because I get joy out of doing this for others as well as myself. But if you're, you know, not a streamer or anything, you do this hobby definitely for yourself, 100%. So you don't have the pressure of posting anywhere unless you want to. You just do it within your own time. And then if you feel like you want to take the plunge and go on Instagram and set yourself an account up and join the community that way, then it's always there for you if you want to do that. There's never any pressure with anything. I say that all the time, even with buying. Like people say, I've had a few people contact me and say they feel quite pressured, and I say, oh don't, please don't. We just do it all in like good humour. Okay, Bista, before I start adding in detail. Okay, and yeah, it's totally up to you on what you want, how you want it, what you do, what you colour, where you post it, if you don't. You know, it's completely up to you. If you did, there's a whole community out there and they are fabulous. And it's also very, very encouraging to look at, you know, inspiration on there. There's so many amazing colourists. So it's quite a good experience in that sense. I'm just going to come up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to bring in cream. And now I'm just going to bring that out, which is I think it's 102, yeah. And we're going to blend that out slightly. So I'm only putting a base to start with because I need to know where my glow is. And we're going to go over these lines now with cadmium yellow at 105. But don't press too hard, otherwise you take the lines out. And that will kind of merge then, because that line, you won't be able to see it. It's pouring down with rain. So we'll go over it so it never existed. Right, so now I'm going to think about where my shadows, where my light, where my dark's going to go. Don't want too many shadows on this side. So I'm going to come in with Van Dyke Brown at 176. Now I can start to layer up. So you've got to put quite a fair amount of colour down to get a payoff, but that's with layers. If you don't press hard and you just press light. Oops. Oh, wait. As long as it's got one flower in the picture, I'm all over it. Okay. I actually picked a fairy out, Shannon. So Shannon here, our lovely Shannon, if you want to go pop over to her channel, I think you're going to put the details up. Has teamed up with Tonya for a fairy hashtag, so I'll be streaming on the 29th, I think it is. I can't remember, is that the date? But our lovely Shannon, she asked me, would I join? Whoops, I didn't mean to put that on there though. And I chose this one, which is called Autumn Wind. So I'll be doing this, I might do a pre-recording of half of it and then do the other half on stream, Shannon. So Shannon, Chop and Haze, go sub. She's going to give you all the details on the 29th for the YouTube colourathon. And this is going to be the one that I've chosen to do. But I am going to do half of it beforehand, which I will record and put up so you know where I'm at. And I'll leave the wings and some of the... Oh, why is that? Oh, I can't get that off. So I think it goes really well because it's autumn. And I've got an idea for her and I really, really like her. So I chose that one. Shannon will have the details up. Hello, Sabrina. Newlyweddo. That is the Fairies edition, Nana. It's the issue 62 Fairies by Yana Prosperina. It's lovely. I love this. Look, it's gorgeous. I haven't done anything in it yet, but it's stunning. It's all fairies. But I love this. I love this particular image. It just spoke. And it's got autumn, and I just can see it in Tuscans and browns and pumpkin oranges with olive greens, and oh, I could just see those colours. As I was flicking through, Connie did this on a stream, this one. When I was flicking through, you know when you just had something hits you, and it was between a couple, but that one just hit me the most. So yeah, check out, I think Shannon will have the details on her channel soon. Oh, there you go, Shannon's shared it. And I'll mention it nearer the time because it's easy to forget stuff. It's like with the bingo, it's easy to forget the dates until it's upon you, that kind of thing. Okay, we're going to go for Van Dyke Brown. But yeah, it's a super beautiful picture. Like, it was one of those that, as I said, just hit me when I saw it. I was like, ooh, I like it. Okay, it's got to have red in there. So I've got to go over all the colours that I've used. Isn't it beautiful? Nana, it was in a subscription. Oh, and then did you see you've got the endangered animals issue coming out, but that is not part of your subscription. You've got to order that separately, which is Tim Jeffs. Oh, I love it. Yes, me too. Yeah, they are my favourite. Joanna, if I could live in autumn permanently, I would, with all those colours surrounding me. Tuscans and pumpkin orange and olive greens and moss greens and little brown ochres, and oh, it's just beautiful. And you have to have the combination together are just so stunning. But the pumpkin orange I've got in my brain, and olives for definite. But I'm gonna copy it onto my own paper, and I'm gonna have a go first. Right, going back to a light colour now to blend out a bit. It's brown ochre 182. And head towards those. Oh yeah, what, from the new issue? Yes, of course. I love his work, and I love tackling his work because it's a one stream thing. But what I'm going to be doing as well on the next stream is a Disney Vitru. Don't laugh at me, I can't say it. Oh my god. Oh, Nana, they're amazing. I hope you've got that one. It's beautiful. If not, check out the website because I think they might still have them. It's such a lovely issue. But yes, the next one, the Disney one, will be showing you how to tackle one of those without looking at all those little boxes, because the boxes can sometimes put people off. But don't fear, because I've got a way to tackle one of those very quickly and get one done super duper quick without all of that faffing around with every single individual square like a mosaic tile. Yes, I can't do the mosaic tiles, so it takes too long. I did it once, never again. So I've got a way of tackling them where you can do them bam. So I want to show you how I do that. Yeah, I've got so many as well, and it's hard. Funny enough, Andrew's my witness, bless him. I said yesterday, I need a studio. We need to move. I need the studio. My studio is my carts and a cupboard, you know. Welcome back, Kat. The endangered animals issue, new one, Nana. It's a brand new one. It's going to be not in the normal subscription. It's the collection issue. Oh, really? Is it shipped now? I didn't know it's shipped. Right, again, got to come back to this. Got to come back to the glow. The glow's not glowing enough. So here's going to have more. So let's go for our light cadmium yellow at 105. Make sure as well, because Shannon does live stream if you did not know. Don't you, Shannon? So if you want to go and tap that little bell, ring it for notifications. Make sure you tap the bell and ring for all notifications. You will get the notification when she goes live, because she's live streaming now. You're welcome. Just ask anytime. You can message me anytime, Nana. Anytime. Okay, so we're going to go for around there as well. If I know something, I'll help out. Really like the glow around the tree. Right, I'm going to come up a bit. Oh no, Sabrina, I'm so excited for you. I'm trying, it's not working. I'm like, can we move? Can we sell up? I need a studio. He just looks at me and rolls his eyes. I think that's the thing of like, Okay, we need a little bit more of a glow in there, and I'm trying to think, maybe we'll put some red. So we're going to go to the Deep Scarlet Red at 219. I haven't done depth enough yet. I've got to put in what I need. That's why I've not just yet. That's going to have the red on there, won't it? Because it's got the glow. As I said, next week, my streaming times might be a little bit all over the place. I hope they won't. But my dad, God bless his heart, my dad's amazing. He always helps us out. He's like the man who can just pretty much do anything with his hands to do with the house and stuff. He's going to redecorate for us after we moved in here. Coming up to, it's 11.5 years ago, or 12, oh my gosh, 12 years ago. And we haven't done a full like redecorate or anything since. But it's starting to get, you know, your ceilings where the sun comes in and your ceiling gets that mark, like black and white, is starting to show now. And I said, whilst we're at it, whilst Dad's decorating and's got telly off the wall, our telly's gone. You know, the picture, the screen. So I was like, right, we need to get a new telly. We'll put that on the wall. We get the wallpaper. So next week's going to be quite busy, but I'll try and set up and fit in between. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, it's lovely, Danny, isn't it? Oh, I know. That's what makes it like realization hits home is when you have to pack everything up. It's like, mine's when I have to sort through and organise. I'm like, Jesus Christ, when did that happen? Hiya, Pink. Okay, so I'm just putting it, see how much like amazingness the red has put into this tree. This week we've got to run to get wallpaper and paint and stuff. My dad's gone and got like all the other filler, you know, the paste, the tools and stuff. We just need to go and get the shade of paint and wallpaper. Is there which one, Kat? What's there a flip of? Sorry, I've missed it. Okay, really like that red into that tree. Hasn't that really brought that to life? Okay, so on the edge of that, no, don't listen to me. Light cadmium yellow at 105 on the edge of that. Ignore me for a minute. So I'm blending that into that red, right? I know, Kat, but I love my streams. I love my streams. I'm not decorating. I can't do it with my back. I'm the one that watches over and like, I really want this done and that. I'm the coffee maker and the sorter. I can't do all of that. It's just too much for me. I wish I could. I would be a woman that does everything otherwise. I used to be so independent. But my dad's better at that anyway. He's so much better at that. And if you're listening, Dad, yep. Burn Umber 280, because I don't know if Mum's got me on the big telly, and if she has and Dad's listening, he knows he's better at that kind of thing, and he knows I'm the coffee maker. He knows that I will go around and I'll clean and bleach and organise and sort out my belongings while he does everything else. Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. Not yet. I could be wrong though. I'll let you know when there is. Okay, so I'm just putting in the burnt umber 280. Sorry, I'm waffling on, aren't I? I'm just talking to you like I would if you were sitting in the same room as me. There is a bird tapping on something outside. Can you hear that? There's that bang, 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 bang. Birds are naughty. Oi, no, we don't want. Yes, I know you heard it. It's a bird. It's a birdie. You don't need to be barking at the birdies. You used to live with one. Chip didn't take a blind bit of notice of Tilly. Tilly used to just fly around the house. She was free flight. She was, you know, cage was open 24/7. She was out all the time. She was never in a cage. And he never took a blind bit of notice of her. Nana, I would be. I can't do it. It just kills me after a few bits. And then I end up, you know, in bed and I'll regret it. So I'm not even going to put myself in that position anymore. I know now what I can and can't. And I'm happy to do what I can. And I am happy to delegate what I can't. I really like that. I really like that. So, the drippage, guys, before we continue with that, I'm going to just dot around for a bit. Because I've been on an hour and 40 minutes, quite a long time. Okay, so we're going to come to some of this drippage, which is going to come down here. So we're just going to put some, like, on here. Let's put these hidden items. But it's especially going to be, like, you know, if it was to drip down. So just, there we go. Hello, lovelies. Whoever's coming in, I'm so sorry if I've missed. Oh, that's okay, Honor. You do what you have to do. Okay. I really like the amount I'm bringing into that branch. It looks like it's going to be worth it, isn't it? Okay, I'm liking the colours. What do you think of the colours so far? Oh, I know. Tell me about it. You do so much and then you end up thinking, oh, but then, you know, life is there and we have to. And it's like, okay, I'm doing it because we're strong-willed. No one can tell us we can't. Okay, so I'm just bringing down there. And the rock, there's some rocks at the bottom. So I'm just bringing that in. Now, whilst I make that darker, you know I use my red violet to do that, don't I? So I'm going to put that in. And then I'm going to make a coffee. And I'm going to come back. I'm going to colour for a bit longer, if that's okay. And then I will use the last 20 minutes to unpackage and show you the quality of snack size diamond paintings. If it's something that you didn't want to invest in the heavy, big, long, expensive canvases, you can take a look at those. They're pretty good for trying and they're nice and cheap. And I'll tell you the prices of them as well. Thank you. Yeah. It is the best, but it's also hard to let go, isn't it? Okay, so I'm bringing back in my 219. And then I need a bit of a deeper red. So let's grab dark red. Is it dark red? Yes. Dark red in 225. Did you move state, Sabrina? Or did you say stay in the same state? Sorry, I missed. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm so glad. Makes me happy. Okay, so it's coming all down there. And you've got to make sure it drips, right? And the sort of drippy parts need to be the lightest. So pop on back over to your 219. And then you need an even lighter one. So let's get that orange because that's going to be a good one. So it's light cadmium red at 117. Just put that in. Okay. Right. And then back to your 219. So that's got to go on there like it would on the top. And then that also goes sort of down that part. There's a lot of YouTube videos if you need a bit of prompting with how to use Instagram. So don't sit and struggle. There's a lot of help out there. I like that. Don't you like that? Okay, and then on the toes here, let's put some like pull of it. So this is 219. So we're just planning where we want our blood to go because it is a little bit like, okay, you've been on a bit of a rampage. Just, you know, just a little bit. Oh, nice. Nice big space. Okay. That is fabulous. I like that. Okay, what did I say I wanted to do? It's got some... Right, oh, that's what I wanted to do, didn't I? Now that that's dry, so you know we did that big ring around. I'm going to go for light chrome yellow at 106. And you know that line that I created with pen, Posca? Just very lightly, so you take out the white line and you're going to replace with some yellow. And then at the top with the cream, so the top end. So don't forget this will glow once we do our background. Hopefully. So she says. So she says. You never know. Might turn out no. Okay. So here's going to look fab. Again, if you're doing this, you are going to be pretty fine to do that part. And pretty fine to do this part and continue. However, when we come down the bottom, it's naturally going to be darker, right? So let's go a dark brown. Which is going to be walnut brown. And we're going to go on the underneath here. So start to put where you want your dark, because that's where we're sort of heading. Especially on all this underneath area is going to be fabulously dark. So just put them down, because why not? Okay, in between his little claws there. Just sort of pick out. We'll try and do this tree. Ah, oh, Nana, down. just down. It's torture. Okay, what I mean by that, I have started one, but we'll get there as we go along. Okay, so we did start one, but I haven't quite decided on where or how I'm going to emerge it into this part. I've got an idea. I want to try it in my other copy, get it right, and then I'll do it in this one and continue it with you on stream. So this is going to be a good few parts, so we still got probably another 3. But that's okay. I mean, a double pager, that's pretty good going. I think Dee Dee's Werewolf took 8. Was that right? Hiya, Suzanne. Okay, so I'm just adding in, this is walnut brown, so I'm just trying to decide naturally where this is going. Are you all still with me? You're good to keep going for about, I'll keep going on this for a little bit longer, as I said. So I've been streaming 2 hours. How does that go? How does that go? Okay. And add a bit more. This is still walnut brown, I've not changed. I'm trying to decide how I want to transition. Especially on this part as well. Because that's still background, that's rocks. Oh. Okay, do it on Facebook. Take care, Joanne. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my god. Oh my god. I always say it's alien to me, whoever really enjoys backgrounds. I'm like, give me some of that, because it's an alien feeling for me. It's never existed in my bones. Okay, we've all got something, haven't we? And then I need some of that because it's alien. And then this is all fairly dark, isn't it? So let's just give it a light coating of this. Then we're going to go into a slightly lighter tone, which is the Van Dyke Brown. Brian, are you referring to me and my streams? Just pop it in caps. If you're ever like talking to me, put it in capital letters so I know it's to me. And I stream on a Tuesday and a Saturday at 4. Oh, thank you. There you go. Kat's told you. 4 p.m. UK, so GMT. Every now and then I'll pop up with another stream or a something. But they are my, days generally. Oh gosh. If you check out descriptions of, just like a little hint, if you check out descriptions, it gives you all the information of like stream time and what we're about, etc. And any details that you may have wanted to have jotted down, i.e. colours, links to books, links to supplies, those types of things. And if you've got any questions, absolutely put them out there. For this one, so the next stream on this will be the same time next Tuesday. Next stream, I will be doing something different. I try to do it every other, so it keeps it nice and mixed up. But this one will come back next week, so I try and break it up. and then yeah, we just go from there. I try and plan out things. Sometimes I pre-plan quite a bit and I will get things ready. Other times we just have a relaxed colouring session. Sometimes we do, I don't like to call them tutorials because I don't class myself as a teacher, but I do like a how I coloured this, and I'll, you know, plan it out for you. And we've done a whole series on hair, that was fun. Sometimes I'll pop up with colour combinations like we did last stream. So there's lots of different things. Lots of different things. You're welcome. But as I said, any questions, big capitals, or the ladies here are amazing and will help you, because they are just a huge collaboration of knowledge and they are fantastic. Okay, next up we'll go for raw umber. So this is not like, you know, layered up. I'm just planning out where I want light, dark and other colours. So we're just putting in some and then we'll layer up. So this is my map of colour, what we need, a map. So if you hear me say I'm mapping out my colours, it just means I'm putting the colours where they should go, and then I'll come in again and I'll layer up. So I'm trying not to touch the blood. I'm just putting a whole coating now of raw umber. Yep, raw umber. All polychromos. I'm trying to do this in poly, so let's go all over this. And then I need burnt sienna. Hello, Dee Dee. The notification bell tells you when I go live. Okay, burnt sienna. Let's get that in to know where I want to go with that. Yeah, so anyone on their channel that's got a notification bell, when you subscribe, you can personalize the notification bell, or you can put them for all. My suggestion is put them for all so that you don't miss anything if it's something that you're interested in coming to on a regular basis. If you find they're not for you, you can do them as customized. It's totally up to you. That's the good thing about YouTube. It's catered completely at what you want. But there is a whole community out there of channels and streams and events, tutorials, reviews, flip throughs, you name it, it's out there. And that's the great thing about YouTube. It is so good for variety, and there is literally something out there for everybody. Okay, I'm going over with burnt sienna into that raw umber, and then we're going to layer up with those colours. So I'm just basing it first. That's going to be quite dark down there. It's going to come up into here. Okay. Right. The tops we need to do as well. Right, let's focus now on layering up. So when I'm going to come down to layer at the bottom, yeah, and Vicky's amazing, and she's so good with pans as well. Burnt umber, so if you've got any interest in that, there is lots of channels. Ah, I'm so glad. They are creative, they're amazing. There's amazing people out there. Burnt umber 280. So just put in adult colouring and a whole world, literally a whole world comes up. And yeah, just go out there and find exactly what you're after then. Exactly what you're after. And you'll find that you'll see a lot of us in other streams. We're like a little colouring family herd. We like we go to the next one, and then we'll be chatting in there for hours, and then we'll, maybe if the next stream is on, we go to that one. It really is like a little family. What are you doing? Oh, can you just shove the kettle on? I'll go and do it. It's fine. Just stick the kettle on for me, please. Okay, so we're just going to layer these two for the time being. care, Tonya. Anything yet? No, I'm just looking, make sure I don't miss anything in the chat. I do miss things in the chat, but just making sure. And then if you do watch live streams back and you couldn't attend, I leave the live stream chat up. So if you give it, like, say I streamed an hour ago, you won't have that chat there because it has to render. So if you always allow and leave the stream to render for 2 hours after that person's finished streaming, you'll get the full chat. So make sure of that as well. That's something to bear in mind. Burnt Sienna 283, and always pop your chat in live and not top chat so that you get it as I'm responding. And you know, you can follow the chat. You can sit there and follow the chat in your own time. Grab your hobby, and that's another thing. You can put your own hobby in front of you, colour away and listen. I do watch Rachel Ray. Yes, I do. I know she's streaming, but I'm not quite sure. Yes, exactly. It is a safe environment in streams. I've got the most amazing people who make sure that you are safe and well. So that's another thing to consider. Okay, brown ochre. Oh, here. I fancy a coffee. Either. Caffeine doesn't affect me. It doesn't matter either or. He calls decaf coffee fake coffee. So he says real or fake. So if you heard real or fake, it means do you want caffeine or decaf? But he calls it fake coffee. No, they're just, a lot of the time it's just kids. It's just kids. You know, they pop in and they get silly, but it's nothing serious. It's generally just children that come in and say silly things. It's not anything to worry about. Okay, burnt sienna. So you see where the depth is going here. It's nice. Yeah, so if you've got any questions regarding streams or, you know, how they work or channels, then just ask away. But it's so easy. I mean, we all sort of pick up very quickly because it's just, you'll see the same people around and you'll get to know them. Okay, walnut brown 177. And I'm just going to make sure that is really deep. I know he calls it fake. Fake. I'm like, huh? What? No, it's decaf. No, fake coffee. I'm like, oh dear Lord. But I don't actually get affected by caffeine. Like, it doesn't keep me awake, so it doesn't matter to me. But some people really do deeply get affected by it, don't they? So, yeah. It doesn't bother me whether I have decaf or not. But at the minute in the UK, they're doing a scheme, Eat Out to Help Out, and it's all throughout August to encourage people to go back to restaurants, etc. And Costa is supposed to be doing, like the coffee shop down the road, are supposed to be doing this half price deal on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, our Costa Coffee decided that they're not doing that. So I went there thinking that I had a deal to get a nice latte. We've still got one, but we paid full price for it this morning after our walk. And I got a nice skinny latte, and I was thinking, oh, it's only going to be £1. So no, and no. It was full price. And I think, and what's your opinion, guys? Coffee's gone up. Like a cup of coffee in a shop is like, I don't know what's the equivalent in dollars, but it's like £3 something, which is probably about $4.20 roughly. So I was thinking, like, it's gone up, hasn't it? But I love coffee from the coffee shop. Oh, it's you can't beat it. A proper coffee. Oh my god, proper latte. It's just, I could drink them all day. Okay, so we're going to come to some burnt sienna because this is a dark area. And then we're going to go to our raw umber. And can you see, have you got a rough idea, if anyone is following this along, how this tree is going to go? So where I have put dark, keep the dark. Where I've put the light, keep the light. If you want to shine any more into there, grab your red. So you know how I've done it down here, so you're making sure that your bright red blood is actually like really, really standing out into your wolf. Oh, did you see that? Look, you talk about colouring dust. Hold on, don't put anything on there. Hold on, Andrew. Yeah, you're right, there is colouring dust. Andrew used to say, and I used to say to him, stop talking silly, that there's colouring dust. I think he's proved me right. Proved me wrong, proved himself right. There really is, from the sharpener. For the first time, Andrew, I was wrong and you were right. When did that happen? That never happens. It's usually me. I'm usually right and you're usually wrong. When did that happen? Okay, sorry about that. Okay, let's go for... They really are, aren't they? No way, Kat. Is that how much we end up paying? Oh my god. Exactly. Gosh, we can get some pencils with that in a year. Jesus. It's really going to skyrocket. I'm prepared for it. We're all prepared for it, aren't we? Come on, we're made of steel. We'll get through it. Okay. So again, make sure this is all into that bark, tree bark, and we know we got it on here. Let's get our yellow. Light cadmium yellow at 105. Yeah, he's been living with me. We've been together this year 16 years in December. And I always say to him, I'm always right, you're always wrong. Like, you know, just joking. When did that happen? Deep Scarlet Red 219. He always says to me there's colouring dust. And I'm like, no, there's not. What are you talking about? And my sharpener made dust. So he was right. Oh, nice. Starbucks. Do you have... What's your other, like, big coffee shop in the US? We have Costa. Costa Coffee. So good. So good. I absolutely love a Costa Coffee. Shannon, are you sending me those pictures? Bistart 179 of Mr. Riker. Riker is Shannon's puppy, if anyone's wondering. If you're watching this back. Riker is a tiny little fighter. He is Shannon's puppy, rescue puppy. And he is so cute. I can't stand it. Like, I seriously can't stand it. He's too cute. Everyone needs a Riker. Oh, you have Dunkin'. Oh my. Oh my. I love an iced latte. That's what I've been drinking all summer. I said to Mum when we went last week, we sat down outside. It was really hot. And Mum and Dad got a coffee, hot coffee, and I got a iced latte because I was hot. And I was waiting for my car to have its MOT. So again, if you're not in the UK, an MOT is a kind of service, an annual thing that we have to have. And it just checks for any faults in the car, if you've got to have any work done, etc. And if you it's like a legality, you're not allowed to be on the road if you don't have a up-to-date annual MOT. So we were waiting for that, and we were sitting outside, you know, just having a rest, and we had a coffee, and I was like, Mum, we had a score, they were half price, it was £3 for all of our... My dad had a large cappuccino, Mum had a medium latte and I had a large iced latte, skinny latte. And it was absolute steal. And it was like £3, so $4 for all three of them. It was an absolute bargain. I was like, ah, no way. I come outside like, Mum. And I said to my mum, try it, because she'd never had one. Walnut brown 177. And even Mum was like, that's not bad. I was like, they are delicious. In the summer, an iced latte is the way to go. So if you've not tried, if you love a latte, try an iced in the summer. It is absolutely, oh my god, to die for delicious. Seriously, you got to try one. Okay, I'm coming into here. He is so tiny. He is so tiny, Riker, isn't he? Okay, so, oops, let me come up. Can you see the full view of how we're going? It's gone a bit blurry. Hold on. There we go. So what I'm now going to do hello, Shara. Did you send? Oops. Oh, did you see, sorry, off track but Kirby related, did you see one of Kirby's pages that's going to be in the book, in his new book? Hold on, let me show you this. I'll turn the light down. This is going to be in Kirby's Fragile Worlds. It's an orangutan. Hiya, Becky. Thank you, hon. That he's just literally put that up. He said, so happy to announce the revenue for my upcoming Fragile World. Colour Nature's Wonders will be donated to the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation. So he's trying to help the wild. So this won't be out till, I think, February next year. But he's decided to prioritise more collaborations that aim to promote environmental protection in the next couple of months or so. So he's going to be getting involved with some other projects that are anchored with the goal. I'd also like to thank everybody who's pre-ordered a copy of the book. It was so overwhelming. We peak at the #1 bestseller list in various Amazon categories in less than 24 hours. Now, every purchase is a small contribution. As a token of appreciation, here's a preview of a page from the book, which is featuring an orangutan. Sorry, I was just letting you know what that was. So, whoops, there it is. Isn't that so amazing? Isn't that lovely? So, yeah, sorry, I just detracted to Kirby again there, but I just saw that come up and I was like, oh, I have to show you because it's Kirby. Isn't that stunning? Thank you so much. Okay, so we'll do a little bit more on this part, then I'm gonna stop on here for today. And as I said, I'll finish off the top, I'll finish off the belly, and we'll come back to the legs and the trees that are further. Nice boots, nice. I think we'll pretty much all do, won't we? Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, I like orangutans. They're so intelligent. Okay. This part I was on, wasn't I? I've got to finish up. Okay. Are you all still with me? I'm so sorry. I know I'm taking a long time. It is a long page with detail. I know. 1 minute. 1 minute, Dee Dee. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we going to do the sound? Choo-choo. So it is a neighbour alert. Go and get your pre-orders of the new Kirby book. It is called Fragile Worlds. It's out in February next year, but you can get it. You can, you know, totally pre-order it right now. 187, which is burnt ochre. So let's layer some of that in. So there's a lot of layering, but it's going to be worth it. Don't worry too much about your background because you can have background in there. God help me. I'm going to need plenty of prayers. Plenty of prayers. That stream, I'm going to need lots of prayers. Mind you, I could do that one on a once we've done all the detail. I could do that on an upload, couldn't I? That's got the time. As I said, it's going to be all over the place. I've got a feeling, because it's the front room and that's where I stream from. I'm going to have to make sure I've, you know, uncover, because I'm going to cover the table and everything up. Oh yeah, I know, it's so cool. He is the detail master. He is incredible. Back to Walnut Brown. He's amazing. And then I'll go and get those for those people that want to see. It's not for everyone, so I'll leave it till the end. It'll be the end add-on, if that makes sense. So the next part is not going to be colouring related. So if you want to stick around, it's something that you're interested in, want to have a look at the quality and stuff, I'll show you. I've never had a bad experience with them, but just bear in mind that not all the websites that you look at are legit. They are legit, but they shouldn't have some of their, they're not legal. They're not legally licensed to have pictures. And you've got to be very, very wary. So try to use and choose stock images because they're royalty free. If you're going to choose anything from a small company. And do make sure that it's not stolen artwork is my big piece of advice when you're looking out for diamond paintings. If you go to like Diamond Art Club, it's all legally licensed, and there's a few others as well, but make sure that you have a stock image check. Thank you so much, my loves. What name are you on Instagram, Brian? Yes. Take care, Joanne. Have a good day. Okay, a little bit more of the burnt ochre. So we're nearly done with the layering of this. A little bit more of the raw umber. As I said, layer up, layer, layer, layer. We like a bit of layering. If you get anything coming off the edge, that's absolutely fine. You can just get an eraser to that. We don't care. And then I'm going to bring in some of that yellow again. So that is the 105 light cadmium yellow. Because I don't want to lose that. Remember, we're not losing any of that glow. So get it in there. You want to replicate as much as you can around that, because the background will... Thank you. How do I check? Oh, okay. So if you see an image you like and say it's a sunset, go to Pixabay, the website, and type it in, and you will see if it comes up within that stock image. Sometimes they're stolen, like I've seen various colouring pages on them. Thank you so much, Lou. Take care, hon. Did you posted it? What? Tagged me? Did you tag me? Oh, there you are. Brian Taberg, is that the one? Okay, so I've sent the request back then. It says no posts yet, or did you send it? Oh, you sent it directly to me. Oh, my gosh, and you're new to this hobby. You said you're new. How on earth have you done that for someone that's new? Your talent is crazy. Right, sorry guys, look at this and tell me. 2 weeks. Look at that. I don't know if you can see the hold on, it's gonna... There you go. There you go. Look at that. You're new to this. Wow. I could not achieve that when I was new. You keep going, you're going to be like a wizard. Look at that shading. Genuinely, I'm not just saying this. I will tell you completely my thoughts. That is amazing. How can you be so good for 2 weeks? That's crazy. Wow. Keep going, don't give up, and buy those Prismas. What are you going to create with Prismacolors? I look forward to your posts. Put them on your Instagram. Keep going. Wow. Keep going. Don't stop. You're going to seriously be great. That is crazy for someone new. Seriously, hands on heart. Fabulous. Keep going. Honestly, if you can create that, if you're new, what are you going to be like in a year's time? It's mad. Mad skills. Love it. Burnt umber. Mad skills. I love watching people progress. It's so fun for me to see people's pictures and think, oh my god. And I think we all feel like that. Keep going. Post that on your actual Instagram. Exactly. Honestly, when I was new, I could not produce that. I swear on my life I couldn't. I didn't even know how to shade. I was just trying. So the fact that you're blending and shading and you're new is crazy. Keep going. Keep going. Exactly, way ahead of the game. How long have you been doing this? Aw. Well, honestly, with the skills you possess, with those shading skills, keep going. I look forward, I think we all will, but I look forward to seeing what you do. And it's a Kirby page as well, so I can see you like Kirby. Is he your favourite? And I say that to anyone new, keep going. I really like that tree. So I'm going to continue with the rest of that in the same way. This is all going to be dark into light. And the top, we're still going to have some light in there. So I'm going to pick up my light cadmium yellow. And I'm just going to make sure that, especially this part, is going to have a lot of oh my gosh, a lot of shine on this. Sorry, there you go. So can you see where I'm gonna post your picture on your main one, and we'll follow you in terms of your progress like on there, and we'll wait and see to see your pictures. And I think if everyone sort of, you know, does that, we all can see each other's progress, which is fabulous. Okay, really happy with that. He's going to come out good, isn't he? I think in the end. I wasn't sure at first, but no, I think he's all right. Right, next guys, I'll put the colours. God knows how many colours I've used. You'll laugh. Shannon, don't laugh. You waiting for this? But they're all for different things. I didn't actually use those two. Oh my god. I think I've got half the contents of my pencil case out. Yeah, they're for different things. I'll put them in the comments. Right. Let me stop on this. So if you are here for the colouring is over for today. I've been 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I'm going to go grab some. If you're into diamond painting, stick around with me. If you're not, but you still want to stick around, stick around. Okay, so I'm going to just bring you up a tad. I'm going to move this a minute, and I'm going to grab my bag. So we'll stop there for today, because I've done quite a bit in terms of progress, and I'm going to continue on the bottom. So when you do this in your own time, if you're following me, please continue on that in the same way. Do all his underbelly in the same way, and finish your tree off as well. Because when I come back, we're going to do page 2. It's bad, isn't it? Angela, hello my love. I don't know if I said hello earlier, if you've just come in, but hello. Alright, so as I said, diamond painting is just next. I'm not diamond painting, I'm showing you unpackaging and how when I get them, how I prepare them, and the easiest way, because they come in those long packets that you have to separate. So colouring is done for the mo. Let me grab my diamond paintings and I'll show you what I mean by stock images, etc. as well. Okay, So bear with, I'm just going to grab my diamond paintings. I'll put the other screen on for you for a minute. Hello, right, I'm back. Hopefully I'm back in your screens. Give me a thumbs up if I'm back in your screens, and then I know. There's like a 30-second delay from what I say to when you get it, but that's okay as long as you get it. So we'll be continuing now, but this part is not colouring. So I'm just going to do you a little unpackaging of, these are what I call snack size diamond paintings, meaning they're smaller and they're in between fillers to the big canvases. But there is a 30-second delay from when I say something to when you actually receive it in your screens. Hello, Suzanne. Okay, so just give me a thumbs up if I know that you're actually hearing me, seeing me. I'm back. If I am. Right, just want to give you a little tip. With every single pack that comes, you get trays. Hold on. Right, you get every single diamond painting you buy will have a kit, and in that kit you get one of these green trays. Great, fabulous. You get one of these. I'm never going to use all of these, but I put them in a bag. You get a pen, like one of these. I just put them all together. And you get wax. So you get these. So they're like pink wax, right? So I literally take them all out. So when I get on delivery, so not my big ones, my small ones, I take them out I have always got labels and bags. So I get these little baggies here. I get labels and I label up every single pack, right? So these are the little baggies. And I've got labels, small labels, you don't need anything big, and you'll see what I mean. So on delivery, have a look, make sure I've got what I ordered, which is important. Make sure you got what you ordered. Make sure it's sticky, and make sure you've got your drills. That's your first thing. Because, you know, these cheaper sets, you're not quite sure. You're like, I'm taking a chance here, you know. I'm not quite sure. So, anyway, I'm going to quickly show you the ones that I got. These are just ones in between. At the moment, I'm doing like a Tinkerbell in between my Corpse Bride one. So, it's like one of these small ones. I don't know if you can see. But these are the types that I'm talking about. So, when I get them, I'll, you know, get this bag. I'll put on which one it is in case I misplace it. I get all of those strips of diamonds and I will literally go through and I will look up the numbers and bag them up. Right, so this is what I do on every single one. So I've checked, I've got the drills, checked that the canvas is sticky. How you check the canvas is sticky is literally just pull it back. This is what I do with all my cheap ones. Yeah, so just make sure, fine, absolutely fine. And then once it's all bagged up, this was £3.49. This one, you can't go wrong, just to try. If you don't want anything like, you know, expensive and you're not sure, grab a small one. So this is a 30 by 40, it's not a 30 by 40. That's just the whole size. This one is a 25 by 35, I think. 25 by, yeah, by 35. So just take off 5 centimeters. So these are what I mean by snack size. So I'm going to come up again, okay? Can you hear me all good? Just making sure. So you just, it is nice, and I call them snack size. Don't worry about all that noise. I'm just moving my lamps. It's a snack size one. It's not big. My big canvases are huge. Yes, Pickle, we're twinning again on that one. But when you get them, they come in a pack. And when you grab them, please check them because they're all different. Okay, so for instance, this comes. What I do so I know I've bagged it, I put a B on it. So I take it out the pack. I've taken all the little packs out. So you roll them out, flatten them out. And the easy way to do that is peel back the this actual cover, but also roll it the other way. So this is what they look like. They're really quite good for the money. This one cost me £4 in Great British pounds. So just roll it out. Then how to check it, see if there's any rivers, just peel this back. There's no rivers, you can peel it all the way back, right? That's what I generally, I'll just peel it back and I flatten it out this way. So I go this and I just push it down and you'll see it's actually flattened it out, hasn't it? And I go down to the other end and I peel that back. This is how to flatten it, and go along and flatten that side, and straight away my canvas has flattened. Now I've bought this one because I absolutely love dogs and I love anything Disney. So this was £4. Again, I grab my bag, it comes in strips, and I've just put Lady and the Tramp on it. Grab my little bags and I sort through according to the code at the side, and I bag them up into their individual baggies. Make sure that the drills are okay, make sure they're not oily, make sure they're not dusty, they're fine, transfer them, and I bag them just with the numbers, because sometimes they don't have, like this one doesn't have the DMC number, it's just got the colour. Other times they've got a symbol, so the symbol's on the canvas. And these ones are fairly easy to see, but some of them are a little bit harder because they've like got the M's and these O's and B's together. B's and G's are always hard to see. Sorry a minute, I'm just moving that. There you go. So sometimes those ones are harder to see, but when you get to the lighter, they're a lot easier. So this is really, really nice, this one. I really like, the picture is nice and clear. And that's another tip. If you're getting cheaper pictures, try and get ones that are a bigger face or a bigger detail so it's nice and clear. Sometimes when they're really detailed, it will come a bit skewish, and I'll show you how, because I've got one that's nowhere near as like clear. I think it won't be clear, but we'll see. So I get them, I bag them up, and then I put them back until I'm ready. So when you get it out to actually do it, remember, flatten it out the way I just showed you. And check for rivers in the glue, because these are poured glue, because you can smell it. It just means that there's no rivers on the actual canvas. It was just the plastic coating. And then I just literally pop them back in their plastic cover. And I put them in the cupboard until I'm ready. But I know now it's all prepared for me, and I haven't got to bag it. So I got that one. Are you all with me? It's nice and easy then. I got this one. Again, I got it out. That's what I tend to do. This is what I do on arrival. So I have a day where I just check them all. Make sure that they're all okay. I get them all out and I bag them all up. Ready for me when I need to do them. So this one is another Disney. Again, I like Disney, not just for the in-betweenies, because these are not going anywhere. They're just, you know, for fun. And again, what you do to flatten it out, yeah, just pop them in your own like page. That's the way to the Instagram, is pop them on your page. Okay, so you flatten it out, get your canvas, get your sticky, and just to flatten it out to make life easy for yourself, hold that back and push that down. See, and already that is nice and flat for me. They're so easy, and that one's nice and clear. Again, I love Frozen. So these are nice and easy, and I've got my stuff, I open it up and I put them in bags and I label them. Best thing to do. Now I got this, and I'll put it in the description in something, and I'll put it in the chat for you now. It's called Qlo.shop. So it's and they have a range of $3.99, $4.99 and larger. So they've got 3. And I think they're so worth the money. And I got 7 diamond paintings, snack size, because they're smaller, for under £30 with delivery. I mean, you can't go wrong, you know. So they're nice to do in between the big canvases. So that was another one that I got. And as you can see, they're nice and easy. You can just pop them away. I've got them in a bag. You know, Amazon bag. Yeah, I got them in there. But do have a look at the description after. I'll put all your colours in there. I'll put the websites in there and everything you need for today, and anything I've shown. So just check out the description later. Okay, so I got that one. I got, which other ones? I can't remember now. Oh, anyone a Groot fan? That's okay. Take care. Thanks for coming along. And we'll look forward to seeing your progress on your page. Then I've got, does anyone like Groot? I'm a massive Groot fan. No, Tanya, this is from, I put it up there, Qlo.shop. They do, this was a $3.99, so $3.99, so it's £3.49. It's nothing, and I couldn't resist him. So again, I got this. I bagged it up. It's all ready to go. It's all numbered. It's all in there. So they're just great. And if you're not sure, right, so pebbles. If you're not sure but you want to try, best thing to do, hun, is get the smaller ones. Make sure that they're clear. And the way by doing that is making sure that the image is large and clearer than too much. Don't go for ones with too much detail because they'll just be so pixelated. It will just, you won't be able to sort of differentiate between each object on it. So make sure you get something nice and clear. Even if you get something for, you know, a friend's child, grandchildren, whatever, you know, whoever, you know, daughter, son, doesn't matter. Just get something that you know someone would just like to look at. How long did the delivery take? A week, and that's coming from, I think, I don't know if it's from China. I have to look where they're from, but they're made in China, so. Isn't it lovely? I know, me too, Angela. Oh, I am Groot. I'm so cute. And we have a massive Groot fan in Honor. She loves him. So I might actually do that one and send that to our Honor. She loves him. So, that was another one, just to show you how clear it is. Is Brian a Groot fan? And then I got, what's this one? What's this one? Oh, then I love Lilo and Stitch, and this is Stitch with his love, which is another cutie patootie. And again, I don't put these up. I don't put these up. I just do them for fun. They're not going anywhere. They're just cute. So these are, I've got a little stack of snacks. And this one won't put calories on your body. This is a stack of snacks. So this is another snack size. Again, I put what it is. I bag them up into their baggies and I label them. According to the side, it will tell you exactly at the side how many colours you got, what they are, and you just go to your baggies. Groot is a 25 by, hold on, what is he? Let me have a look. I think he was the same as this, so it becomes a 25 by 35. Oh, itchy, sorry about that, I've got an itch. So that was another one that I got. Are you all okay with showing? Oh no, I know you love him. I'll send him to you. Unless you want me to send him to you done, or would you prefer me to send him to you not done so you can do him? No, these ones are, I believe they're on the website. Take care, Becky. Thank you for coming. Lovely to see you, as always, my dear. And then, what else? What other one? I got one for Drills and Chills. So there's an event coming up in, what is this one? Oh, I got this one. And in November, no, sorry, correction. I'm trying to find it. Oh, there it is. In October, there is a YouTube and group event with Rachel Ray, I believe. Quote me if I'm wrong. They do a event for diamond painting called Drills and Chills, which I think is quite cool. So I got this one for Drills and Chills because I can get it done quick. And this is the black, I've just called it Halloween Pumpkin Cat. So I'm going to do this one for the Drills and Chills, which is just a jack-o'-lantern with a black cat with some bats against that Halloween sort of moon. Again, the colours are really nice. They're bright. I can see this one looking very Halloween-y. So I've put Drills and Chills on there October. Just on Amazon. I'll link them in the description for you as well, which ones. So I just get a certain size. Do you want me to tell you the sizes of them that I got? Take care, Lulu. Let me show you the size. The size was, so they're little just resealable bags. And the size that I got was 2 sizes, but the main one that I use is, there they are. And I'll show you a colouring book in a minute as well. It is 2.25 inches by 2.25 inches. So they're 100 grip seal bags and they're 2.25 by 2.25. That's the size you want. That will be big enough. So that was the Drills and Chills. So we got 2 more. And then I'm done. No, 1 more and I'm done. So yeah, that's an event that I'm looking forward to. So I'll participate that in the background. Oh, okay, that's fine. I will look forward to. I'll have to have a little look. Shalene is pretty up to date with events, isn't she? And then I got these because I love birds, and they reminded me of my birds because they're an assortment of colours, and it's like Tilly had Chucky, so I just thought, oh, Chucky was my first budgie ever, and I thought this one would be nice and easy because there's a lot of colour blocking with white, and that's going to be a nice easy one. So yeah, that was another one. Again, look at all these amazing colours. So there's a lot of white, which I'm good with. Sometimes you just want a colour block, you don't want a confetti. This is going to be when I don't fancy confetti in. But these are in between, so I'll do these while I'm laying in bed. You can lay down with these. Drills and chills, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I wasn't sure when it started, but that's even better. So it gives me a while. And then the one I'm doing at the moment from Diamond Art Club could kind of go with that, because she's a bit spooky, isn't she? Let me get that in the bag. Okay, so they're the ones that I got, and they come to, with shipping, under 30. Oh, and I've got one more, but I'm not sure. This is the one that I'm not sure about. So this one is a larger one. And this is the one that I'm really not sure whether or not the image is going to be clear. So you can see what it is. It's the 7 dwarfs. But I'm not quite sure. It's the 40 by 40, so 35 by 35. I don't know if all the faces are going to come out clear. Time will tell. So that was another one that I got to do in between. But this is the one that I was like, could have left it. Wasn't bothered when I got it. But, you know, it's a test of whether or not I will. If not, I'll give this one away. But yeah, so these were the drills, and as I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they all came to under 30, just under 30 with delivery. So that's that. And then let me show you quickly before I go, because Connie's on in 20 minutes and I want to show you a colouring book that I don't know if you've seen, but I hadn't heard of it until I watched Lou, and then I just was sold. Some of them are a little bit hard to sort of deter how I'm going to do it, but some of them are amazing. Okay, so they were that. And then, right, 2 seconds. Okay, last up before I go and leave you, I got this the other day, 2 days ago, and this is a grayscale colouring book compiled by Hester Malt. Is that how you say it? Hester Malt. Well, anyway, I loved some of the pictures in this. Some of them aren't that great, and you'll see what I mean because they're so dark, but if you're someone that likes markers, it won't matter. So I'd never heard of Hester, but this is Hester lives in Cape Town, South Africa with her husband. She's a long-time business owner, has been a grayscale colouring book publisher for a year. I didn't know about this. Her hobbies are doing all kinds of arts, crafts, photography, reading, gardening, travelling and colouring. She started adult colouring almost 3 years ago now. Like most colourists, she started with indie art, line art, and collected a large range of these colouring books. She also supports some indie artists financially through Patreon. About 2 years ago was the first grayscale artist asked Hester to colour her grayscale designs. This is where her love for colouring really took off. So she's got quite a lot. If you look up Hester Malt, wow, you just can't with these. Take care, Pebbles. Thanks for being here. It's been a long stream, I know, but thank you so much. I just can't look at them. Can't cope. And the watercolour effect, you don't need a lot. They don't need backgrounds. Don't need it. I just can't deal with it. So they are animals in like a watercolour effect. Hi, Kim. Oh my gosh. I couldn't resist. So if you've not seen this, oh, and you love animals, just for the fun of it. It's got chihuahuas in here. Oh, look at them. It's got chihuahuas in here as well. They're just so cute. I was like, I can't cope. It's just adorable. And it's inexpensive. It is Amazon CreateSpace paper, but you can copy them if you really want to. I believe she is. Look. Yes, Connie is on in 20 minutes. So CB's colouring. She streams at 7 my time, so in 15 minutes now. Isn't it adorable? They're eating macaroons. Look, just look. If you're a chihuahuas, honestly, if you're a pet person and you love that watercolorist, just fun. This is fun, this book. I mean, you know. I know. It's one of those you don't have to do much on, and it's done within like 2 hours, if that. Because they're small. But yeah, aren't they cute? Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, ladies. They're adorable. This one is the one that I was a bit, seemed like it just was overly inked. But if you look something like that, it isn't. It was like, I don't know if that was overly inked or not, you know? See, this one isn't. I think this one had too much ink toner when it was printed. So I'm not quite sure if that's a printing error or if that's how it is. But isn't it adorable? So this is available on Amazon. If you are ordering from Amazon UK, Shannon. Oh, you've put my cardstock, thank you. That is the cardstock I use. I do actually do a lot of, oh my god, I can't deal with this one. This is the first one I'm going to do. I do put a lot of my pictures from Amazon CreateSpace onto cardstock just because I know I can abuse it a bit more, if that's the word. But look, look, look. You have meerkats, popcorn and 3D glasses. That one just had me. Isn't it adorable? And you got a Dalmatian or some, I think it's like a little girl Dalmatian. This one's super adorable. This one I can just think of Dee Dee because she loves lemurs, doesn't she? A little Frenchie. That's the one on the front. There you go. So you got some inspirations. You could put this on watercolor card as well. And mix. If you use my recommendation, if you wanted a copy and put through your printer, is the Canson mixed media paper. It just goes through. It's like Elton John. Oh, look. There's a lot in here, isn't there? It's quite a big book. Oh, I know, Kim. Way too cute. Way too cute. So if you're someone that likes this kind of thing, this might be one that you wasn't aware of like I wasn't. This one's quite dark. And you might want it. Look at his face. So, who? What'd you say? That rabbit looks naughty. We're nearly at the end, guys, and then I'm going to bid farewell. That's cute, and that's just a small one. Oh, look at her. It's so adorable. And there's, oh my gosh, the bulldog. He's too much. Look at him. Oh, look at her with her tiara. That's hilarious. I didn't even see that one the first time. I love the dogs as well. Oh my gosh. You can put... And that's it. So there is a lot of other titles. I'm not going to go through them all, but as you can see from that long list, there are many, many books by this author. They've put by author, but I'm going to say artist. And then there's a couple of things at the back of blank pages, which I always say is good for testing. But by now, you know the score. This is printed in Great Britain by Amazon, so it is Amazon Create Space paper, and then the back has the lemur. So if you wanted to know what this is, it is called Splashed. It is a grayscale colouring book, and it is by Hester Malt. There is the title and the name. And that is where I'm going to bid farewell. So next time that we come back to this, which will be next week, I would have caught up with what I'm supposed to do. Where is it? And if you're doing this as well, just complete the rest of where we've started. Oops, there you go. And continue it on so that we can catch up and do the next part. And as I said, with the background, I've left it for now because I've got to graduate it in, but I'm just thinking about what I want to do with it. So I'm going to love you, leave you. Thank you for being here, and I will see you on Saturday. Usual time, 4 p.m. my time. If I do come on again, it will just be an impromptu, but it will most likely be Saturday because I've got to go and get decorating stuff. Thank you so much. I enjoyed my time. I